Yeah, I've only seen the. I waited for the countdown. I was in that chat and things like that. So I don't know. I don't know anything that's in tier 9 because they kept it all a secret. Yeah, they didn't. They were really hush hush. In tier 9, the one that I don't have unlocked yet? Yeah. Yeah, I have that unlocked. I actually already have that unlocked, but I can't make it yet. But that's not tier 9. We don't even know. There's a whole section of things to unlock as soon as I hit this phase. That's why I'm so excited for this one. Yeah, it's all new. Yeah. And it's supposed to be quantum. That's all they said is it's quantum based. So that's it. That's all I know. Oh yeah, yeah, I do remember seeing something like that, and I don't have that yet. Yeah, that's probably part of tier 9. Yeah, that's probably tier 9. That's tier 9. Yeah, that's... Yeah, yeah. That is interesting, though. It's part of the base game to teleport. I mean, this is what I mean. Like, it's a totally... Like, what are the mods gonna do now? Everything that was in the mods already exists. Yeah, refined R&D is still gonna be very important. Yeah. 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 Well, so the dimensional stuff, it works great for one player, but I bet the thing is if we both just build a lot of foundations or something, we would run out and have to sit there and wait for it to refill. So they could just, you know, upgrade the rate of which that recharges. Things like that would be good because it would be more multiplayer friendly that way. And everybody could just use it without worrying about things running out. There's even a new conveyor belt that can do piers maxed out now and new pipes. I remember that. I know that's part of tier 9. Yeah. 1200, I think it was. Yeah. Yeah. It was either 1200 or 1600. It's ridiculous. It's so fast. I often wonder if it's actually faster just to stand on one of those than to use the hyper tube. That's I want to know because I bet you go so fast on those. That'd be so funny. The conveyor belt's faster than a hyper tube. Because 5's already pretty fast. Like, if you run manually while you're on it, go in the direction it's going, it's fast. It's really fast. So I'm thinking double that, you know, at least. Yeah, there's a weird, you have to go on a flat foundation and walk and then jump on. Otherwise, you're still kind of hovering and using the hover pack. It's kind of weird with the hover pack. Yeah. I'm just upgrading conveyor belts right now, all the MK5, all the old stuff that I haven't even touched since the beginning of the game. Stuff like that. Not anymore. That was the main thing I fixed. Actually, what we do need the most is those Summers loops things. Yes, and the reason why is you can double the output without changing the input. So that's really, really good. It takes the same amount of resources and you can get it done twice as fast. Yeah. That's okay though. Once the particle accelerator is done, we're going to be fine on energy because that's the only thing that's really ramped it up. And it's almost done. We only need 34 of that, and it's done. We just need those somber things for the whatever the third one is, thermal propulsion, something like that. I use the interactive map and upload the save file so I can see which ones are missing. Which you should be able to go into the server manager and click download save. I think that works. I don't know, I've never really messed with that too much. But I think you can download it, the save onto your computer and upload it. Which is really cool that you can even do that. Oh, I can give it to you then, that'll work. There we go. 96 hours is what it took to get to this point. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that is counting the idle time, right? Because the server is running even though I'm not even playing it, so it's really hard to say how long I've been actively playing it. I don't know. Probably closer to like 20 to 40. Yeah. Yeah, they use the rocket fuel. It is amazing. And I really want to see how fast the ionized fuel is, because I can't believe there's even something past that. That's, oh, it's crazy. can't wait to see that. I can't remember what it required for why I can't make it, but there was something it needed that was that made it impossible. Have to see what it is. Oh yeah, you don't want to do it yet because it requires power shards to make it. And there's a way to make infinite power shards, so you don't want to do it until after you can make infinite power shards. Yeah, and you can't unlock that technology until time crystals, which is probably tier 9 because I still can't do that either. And diamonds, just there's a way to make diamonds out of coal. Yeah, it was insane to make one diamond. Yeah, kind of like what I just showed you, where it's just absolutely crazy. Yeah, we can only do 2 recipes in the particle accelerator, plutonium and nuclear pasta, that's it. Non-fissile uranium? Oh wow, they made the icons look really cool. Like the alien tech. Have you gotten a Mercer Sphere or the Summers Slope things or any one of those two? Or the SAM stuff? If you wash them, they'll flicker like a quantum state. It's pretty cool. Like the icons are animated. And they're not... It reminds me of quantum mechanics. Quantum entanglement is what they're trying to... Yeah, they glitch like quantum mechanics. Like they're not in a solid state. So they're popping in and out of existence. Like quantum entanglement. That's a really nice touch that they... So... That's such a detailed art thing there. I can't believe they went that far. And stuck to the science. That's what's so, like, it's mind-blowing. They didn't go magical or anything. They went based off of things that are actually possible and mixed it in. It's so interesting what they did. Even with what they do with the plutonium stuff at the end, they said don't sue, so I guess it's an idea that hasn't been done yet with nuclear waste, where you can get rid of it and use it for power even further. I remember him saying don't sue as like a joke. Yeah, yeah. The hover pack is still overall better because of that, but if you need it, if there's no power around and you accidentally fall and you're really high up, because this happened to me before while I'm building and I screw up and fall off, where something hits me and knocks me off, and it's a really long drop, I just hit tab and switch and try to equip the jetpack before it hit the ground and fly back up. So it actually does have a purpose. It is crazy how high vertically you can go with the rocket fuel, though. It goes really high. It is so hard to avoid the enemies on foot before you have any of this. Oh. Since they all throw stuff at you now, it's so much harder. It's very hard to dodge whenever you can't even... you have to slide around and stuff. It's crazy what you have to do. For the jetpack, I just tap it slowly, and you can kind of hover pretty well and barely use any fuel for a long time if you just tap little bits at a time. It takes a little bit of practice, but there is a way to use it that's pretty efficient. Alright, why is this one so slow? It's still at 77. It's like that one's not even running. Yeah, there's a thing about that too in the story at first. And the AI says something like, it is normal for you to get distracted and you need to take a break from time to time and stuff like that. Oh, it's the smart plating. Okay, that makes sense. Oh yeah, we should be done. I messed up here. I hope there's a way to make them or something, because you need a lot of them. They're so important. Yeah, some of them are very hard to find. There's ones right near the base I haven't figured out how to get to them. Oh yeah, yeah, you can do that and use the cluster. No, but that's actually a good weapon to use on enemies too. It explodes all over the place. That's another thing that they've added. There's so many different ammo types for the detonator now. There's 3 or 4 different types of bombs now. Yeah, the problem is getting to them with nothing, though. That's the problem. Yeah. Oh, I need more rotors. Okay, there's the problem. Now I see the problem. Yeah, those slopes are so nice because I could just throw those inside of these constructors, double the output, and I don't have to do anything else. I don't need to go build a whole other construct of stuff. It's just put them in there, done. And it also makes the slugs even more worth it to use in those machines, too, because if you're doubling the output plus put the time thing in there, you're way increasing it, right? Because you're increasing the time and it's doubling on the same machine. So it's a massive, massive benefit. That part's interesting too, because in the base game, the power shard thing wasn't really worth it. You know, because just increase the power, just make more of the same machine instead, and it's more power efficient, and you get the same output. Why would you even use them? But now, because of that, you do want to use them because it just completely it skyrockets the production from just one machine. Yeah, make the detonator. You'll like the detonator. It's totally worth it. Oh yeah, they kind of grenade. It takes a little bit of practice to like get the arc down and things like that. But if you hold down left click, you can throw it further. And then let go. So you have to have timing right and the arc right. It does take a lot of practice to get good at it. Yeah, those things are tough. They have a ton of health. Yeah. But you can kill yourself with them too, so that is something to be aware of. Alright, I fixed that one. Gosh, that really sucks. We should be done with all of them at around the same time, but I messed up. I do only need one more Sommer sloop to max out the one that's the furthest behind. Actually, I found one I can take from earlier that I don't need to double anymore. Yeah, that's the other thing that's the best part about it. The best thing to double is the last product. You don't need to double all the other junk, just the last product. Oh, so close. Can't wait. Alright, it's good now. Just have to wait it out. Yeah. The voices make them stop. Yeah, I love it. Have you seen the hour thing that they added too? You have been playing for 4 hours. You should probably drink some fix-it water or things like that. And I love how all the products they tell you to take are fix-it. You can't have any other product. Only fix-it. You ever watch Deadpool? Reminds me of it's like a fourth wall joke, you know, like they're talking to you in real life to do something and drink something from the game. It's a weird. Yeah. Oh yeah, so one thing to note about the dimensional storage, whenever you make something and pick it back up, it does go into your inventory, so you can fill up your inventory with a bunch of junk by just picking stuff up and making things and like, oh, I made a mistake here, disintegrate it, that goes in your inventory, not the dimensional storage. Yeah, depending on what it is, something like super expensive, I'll try to hang on to it, but if you... I mean, right now we're maxed out on everything, so it's not... There's really nothing that can be lost unless it's, you know, the most important stuff, hard drives, stuff that you can only get once. Yeah, honestly, the only one that I want that's really important right now is the heat sink one. I've been trying to get that one. Yeah, I've been sticking around at around 15 for a while and keep getting more and then using some and then getting more and then using some. It's a lot to use. It won't matter in the end, though, because you can get everything and still have hard drives left, so it's... that's another thing, I'm not picky on that. I'm way past where it even matters anyway, you know, like, at the beginning it matters a lot. But, at this point, eh. Yeah, I want to... Yeah, I need to take a break for a while and go to sleep and stuff. And, I want to finish this first, so it's kind of... I gotta finish this, I got to. It's just so close, it's all the new stuff, it's right there. It has been crazy to build all this. Oh, jeez. All this, I mean, I can't believe it. Just to make this. Yeah, I mean, in this case it's harder, but it's also very rewarding because you're building something from scratch, you know? So, it's... yeah. Still upgrading belts, believe it or not. I've been upgrading belts the entire time this space elevator's been running, and I still haven't gotten them all. Yeah, the dimensional. Oh, that's very possible now. The dimensional storage, because you can hold so much. Maybe. Well, if we use like a storage container or something. Are you done with the boombox? Sweet. I've manually grinded all those and I've hundreds of them. It's kind of worth it now with how many enemies there are to actually make some things for that. The alien protein stuff, because the DNA capsules, which you can put inside of the awesome shop, another way to get coupon points now. Killing enemies is actually a big thing. Yeah. Yeah, imagine not having a hoverback and trying to get to the other side. Well, luckily they do have stairs, which is kind of cool with these things that you place down to do this. You can just go up them and go over the wall, but I that's how tall these are right now. Yeah, I don't know if anybody ever does the design like I do. Usually they only go 4 high or something and make multiple lanes. I just made one and just kept going and never stopped. It was Factorio that taught me how to do a proper belt system. That's the only reason why I know how to do it somewhat. And it's so much better in 3D because you can just, yeah, the vertical. I love the vertical. Factorio, it's kind of a mess because you can only do one layer. Yeah, it's a lot harder to manage it, but it's still possible to keep it clean and nice. And it's pretty cool, actually, the way that you can do it. It really does teach you the fundamentals of doing stuff like that. The nuclear pasta is done. Only one thing left. Well, 20 of the other, but that'll be done way before the other one, probably. Yeah, I do hope you'll be able to be on for that, too, so you can get the achievement. I also want to show you something that you don't know about in this version yet, either, whenever we do it. It's two things that are really cool that I think you're going to like a lot. They change this a lot. Actually, even if you look at the space elevator, they changed the entire UI inside of it too. Yeah, I couldn't believe they redid the whole thing like that. They didn't even have to do that. They were just like, yeah, we want to go all out on this. I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool. There'll be a whole video that's in the game, and look up whenever we do it too, because it's gonna be really cool what happens. You see that structure up there? All that was built for each phase, and you see it being built. Yeah. And whenever it's cloudy and stuff, it's the best time to do it because it makes a shockwave in the air and clears the sky so you can see it build the new parts. It's so cool. It's so cool. Yeah. Yeah, visually they win by a long shot. Yeah, so have I. I'll sleep 2 hours and be up 2 hours, and then sleep 2 hours and be up 5 hours, and then sleep 2 hours. I have a bad back, and it's been really hard, so I have a lot of problems. Yeah, oh, I know. Yeah. I don't know if this happens in the UK, but the people here, you get a problem like this, and they're like, yeah, just get over it. Yeah, you're fine, whatever. It's like, no, you no. And I wish these people that say that had my problems, so they could be like, oh, okay, I get it now. Oh, all right, yeah. Screw that. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, these people. Yeah. So I had two pain doctors. The first one was great, and it's where I had my back injection, and they knew exactly what was wrong and how bad it was, and they suggested surgery, but that's an optional thing, right? That's a decision that could end up making you worse, and you have to decide if you want to take that chance. Is what it really comes down to, and. So my first doctor was great. He even gave me like a medium opioid. It wasn't very strong or anything. And I felt really good. I did. I felt great. And then that doctor... Oh, that doctor went to another hospital for some reason. So I had to go get a new pain doctor. I went to this new guy, and I swear this guy he just came right out of college because he was very young. And then he was like, "Oh, you can just get over this. Come on now." And I'm like, "Oh no. No." And I never went back. And then well, he was fresh out of college. I mean, this guy, you could tell with how young he was that this guy just got out. I mean, he didn't know what he was getting into yet. It was the opposite for me, and yeah, it was the older guy that has a lot of experience that seen the diagnosis and was like, "Yeah, you do have a problem." And it's the younger guy that was like, "Nah, you can get over this." Yeah, it was totally backwards of what you would expect. My situation is I have a 15-minute time limit to go shopping, basically. And then my legs give out. They go numb. My right leg goes numb. So I have to shop and get out in time, or I'm going to be in a tremendous amount of pain and lose the feeling in my leg. Yeah. Well, it's also kind of funny because it's like a time run, you know? It's so depressing too, like this whole, especially hearing everybody just telling you, "Oh, just get over it." It's so depressing. Oh, it drives me nuts. Yeah, yeah. All those things can actually, yeah. Yeah. And whenever you have a bad back, those things can actually make your situation worse over time. So it's a really messed up situation, and that is the main thing that most people will say is to exercise because they don't know what they're talking about. They don't have the problem, they never experienced it, and they're healthy. So they don't like they don't know. And they think that they do. Yeah. COVID to me was the best time on the planet. It really was. Because I got to work from home at the time, and I was just like, you know, this is actually the best time ever. I don't ever have to go to the office. I can just do my job, wake up, no, I don't have to go spend hours getting ready and going on. No, I can just get up and do the job immediately on my computer. You know, it was great. I don't know. I love video games too, so it was a dream world for me. There was so many more people playing games too because everybody was indoors, right? So it was a great time for gaming. Yeah, not me. I just it just depends. Like, people are often disappointing, I guess is the best way to say it. What? That's just weird. I don't understand that. Yeah, I mean, I had a friend that was pretty nuts on that type of situation too, where I'm pretty sure he was the same way of liking hurting people. I had an airsoft gun. You know what that is, right? Like they're fake guns that just has a pellet. Well, in America, I don't know if they do this in the UK too. They probably do. I don't know. But whenever you buy one, it has an orange tip, so the cops and everybody knows it's fake, right? And that's a legal requirement. So my friend took my gun, painted it black, and held somebody up with it. Not even kidding. And he was like, I've never seen true fear in somebody's face until like, he was nuts. I don't understand. Like, how do you get to that level of just not caring about anyone or anything? It's just, that blows my mind. No, nothing happened. Yeah, nothing happened. That's the only part I know. I think he probably robbed him or something and got away with it. That's my guess because of how he is. He stole from me many times, and I figured it all out. And yeah. Yeah. Oh no, I knew him since high school. He was always just he was always a kind of weird dude. But he was the only one that was into video games like me, so, you know, we kind of connected because we both liked playing video games. We had a lot of great times. But outside of video games, in reality, oh god, he was so bad. He was so bad. Yeah, that's the problem I'm running into. So, funny thing about COVID, the one thing that did happen to me, I didn't get COVID or anything. Instead, I ate some Sam's Club, which is like a Walmart that's supposed to be high quality. Sam's Club beef jerky. They had their own brand. And it got stuck in my gums, created an abscess, and I had to have an emergency tooth removal during COVID. And a bubble was forming and going up into my brain, and they had to do it before the bubble went to my brain, right? Because then I would have just died, I guess, because it was like a blood clot or something. It was so weird because I could feel it going up to my nose. It was in my nose on the side of it, and you could feel the bump going up. It was going up slowly. Yeah, I lost a tooth, not because of tooth decay, not because of, because of beef jerky from Sam's Club. During COVID, it is the most craziest thing that could happen. like what? During COVID, it's not what you would expect. It's the craziest thing. On top of that, I also had to have my tonsils removed because something weird happened with that. And that just happened in my 30s. Really weird time to need to have your tonsils removed. But yeah, that needed to happen too. Because food somehow got stuck in it in a way where it hooked inside of the tonsils and was ripping it. It hurt so bad. It hurt so bad. I went to the ER, and I was like, take it out. He was like, are you sure it's probably going to hurt? And I was like, it can't hurt more than it does right now. And he ripped that thing out of there, and then I seen in a picture what my tonsils looked like. They were completely destroyed. Yeah, I don't know how. That was the weirdest thing. Yeah. It's just the chain reaction that happened like that, though. I mean, geez, what in the world? Yeah, it's yeah. I seen 7 people pass back to back. Then I got in a car accident, split my head open. Then I got my tooth removed. Then I got my tonsils removed. Like, my whole life, this from 30 to 40 is just it's pure hell. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'll see you later. It's good talk. Nice meeting you. Alright, bye.
Welcome to the Pioneers Got Power Problems presentation. That was a joke. Anyway, you're familiar with the process. Just throw the lever and the automated systems will take over. Imagine all the time and effort that would be wasted if you had to do all that work as well. Some work is just better suited for machines. Phase 5 contains technology the human brain cannot comprehend, so just trust in me and fix-it policy and everything will go as planned. Answering all your questions will take time we simply do not have. Everything is going to be just fine, so long as you do your job. We've come this far together after all, haven't we? Anyway, you know what to do. Just don't forget to keep producing previous project parts, and plan ahead when setting up new production lines, and make sure not to leave it all until the last moment. Phase 4 of project assembly completed. If style was measured in my performance reports, yours would be something special. Regardless, saving the day is within our grasp. Do not lose focus now. You must understand the weight on your shoulders, but you are not alone. I am here, and I know exactly what's at stake. This goes beyond Earth. Your actions will affect the universe at large. You might think I am exaggerating. Perhaps you will understand once you finish project assembly. Phase 5 awaits. I expect your best work. Milestone reached. The converter uses strange alien matter, abbreviated to SAM, to break down and transform materials at their most fundamental levels. I am sure even you can appreciate the power to manipulate atomic bonds. Most importantly, you are now able to locally create fixite, a highly adaptable synthetic metal, ideal for any kind of construction. It is everything we need to save the day, and perhaps its admirable qualities can inspire you.